if it really works and breaks all the records, what would be the one reason why it'll work? And if it really tanks, what do you think will be the reason it'll tank?
The reason why I think it would work is, I mean, we just looked at it from first principles. Like we hired the best in the world to help make the show, that have done the best unscripted stuff. But, we just didn't do things the way they normally do. Like after we finished filming the show, we threw this after party to celebrate with the crew. It was great. Everyone's having a good time. I had so many different of our producers and people who worked on the show come up to me and go like, I've worked on unscripted shows for 20 years, decades. And they're like, this is the most unscripted show I've ever been on. Like, you guys didn't tell people how to act. You guys just let the contestants, you created this own mini world where the contestants were just them, and you just captured it, and you had the infrastructure to capture it, and you didn't make them be people they're not, and like a lot of these things. And so that's one reason why I think it'll do well. Another is like, no one's ever built sets like these. Like that first set you saw, like you could fit all of Wipeout in there. You could fit all of Jeopardy in there. You could fit all of American Ninja Warrior, all three of them in there. And it still wouldn't be as big as that first room. So the grandiose of the sets, I mean, no one's ever had this many contestants. No one's ever had this large cash prize. We gave away more money than any game show in history. But no, I just don't think it will.
Well, I hope so too.
Because I also hope I hope this crushes to a degree where other creators can go, look, Amazon, look, Netflix, like Mr. Beast did well. Like, trust me, I know my audience. Let me make a show. Because right now, the trust in creators on streaming platforms at an all-time low. Like, a lot of platforms have done stuff with creators, gotten burned. The shows didn't do well. They weren't received well. Like Tomato.
Why do you think it's not working for a lot of creators?
Truthfully, the biggest thing is like a lot of these creators they don't make these kind of big budget things, and then they go into streaming, and then it requires them to scale up like I did, but they don't have that experience. So it just crashes and burns, doesn't feel authentic. But also a lot of them were years ago. I mean, more and more creators are becoming like you have 40 employees now. Like, you know what I mean? Like more creators are becoming entrepreneurs and like building small, medium-sized businesses. And so I actually do think there are a lot of creators now that would do well in streaming. It's just streaming platforms just need to take them serious. And I know a couple of people who, they would kill me if I named them, so I can't name. Like, I know one who did something with the streaming platform. Can't name it. He would kill me. But I was catching up with him while he was working on the show with them, and they'd constantly cut like jokes out and be like, that's not what our audience wants.